Thanks for tuning in, folks. But before we get today's video started, we're going to hop over to YouTube Studio, go down to the Analytics tab there at the bottom, hit the Trends tab on the left there, and then go over to the upper right for that little heart for my saved topics. And I'm going to scroll down and show you that this is Analytics' fault. I let data show me what I'm supposed to do, and apparently Rooster Tattoo is very high interest for the people viewing the kinds of videos that I make. So blame YouTube Studio, I guess. Anyway, we're going to jump straight into this with AI like always. I've started a Midjourney prompt with American Traditional Tattoo of a Jumping Rooster -- Niji operator, and that's because that's the anime style operator. I am now in love with this flaming chicken tattoo, so I do another 4-up of it, and it gets me these 4 pieces there. I'm going to have to do a separate video about that, though. Because we're trying to do a real American traditional piece. Right now, I'm just circling some of the issues that AI is spitting out on us, right? You know, we've got the wings, those weird tails. This one's almost perfect, except for the flowers. They're not great. However, the chicken is amazing. He even almost has the right feet. He has 3 toes on one, 4 on the other, so he's not perfect, but he's perfect. Anyway, we're not going to go with that one, though. We're going to go with this bottom left guy because it is a classic eagle pose in American traditional, and you just can't go wrong with that. If you've watched my videos before, you know that when I'm quote-unquote tracing over these designs, I just go straight for my monoline pen and just dig right into doing it because I've done enough American traditional, which is why practice is so important. But as you can see, I'm not always tracing. I make his little butt scale feathers smaller here. I'm taking this wing section, and if you look at the original piece, right, it's the same but different, where I'm using those scales in that armpit, and I'm just cleaning everything up and making it more American traditional. Those 3 dots, I'm showing you that I'm never having 3 lines intersect. Anytime I have a 3rd line come in, you got to offset it. I don't remember where I learned that cartoon rule from, but it just makes your line work look cleaner and less confusing. So I always do it. I picked it up as a kid, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I am going to add just a few little scale feathers in the body there, and this back wing, I am doing the classic eagle thing where you use those scale feathers on the back wing and then that weird yellow bar feather on the front wing. It's just something that's always been done, and again, don't fix it if it ain't broke. However, don't do what I do and add too many lines like I'm doing right now. Do as I say. I do have a problem with making my American traditional designs way too neo-traditional, and I add a little bit too many lines. So this is the version you're gonna want to go with if you want to stay classic American traditional, but I have a problem, and so I'm doing this. Yeah, sorry. Now, on a separate layer, but you're not going to see it because I'm back down to the Procreate export tool just for this guy, I am blocking in my blacks. I think it's really important to block in your blacks first before you do the color. That way you really are already decided where you want your light sources to be, or rather how you're going to contour the shape, and then where the color is going to come out of those darker shaded areas. It's just a good way to plan. Here I am circling the fact that I've got to get rid of that little scale feather line, and I'm going to erase him out for my final draw through once the color actually goes into the piece. But again, you know, we'll get there when we get there. And so I'm adding all the layers, all the yellows onto one layer. Now I'm adding all the browns onto another layer using the airbrushing tool to sink those in and then erase out all the extra pieces that don't look right to me. I did add a little bit of black there in the back wing just because I think it needed to be sunk further into the background. I add red to the tips of the feathers, eagle style, and then a little bit of red in that armpit part of the wing to have a more cohesive, there's not just red in the coxcomb and jowls. But yeah, there's my finished design. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this piece makes any sense to you at all. Also, if you're in the Mason County area, hit me up because this piece is available. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Thanks for tuning into this nice little short video. I'll see you guys next time.